Hey guys, today we're taking a look at this guy, an inexpensive LED light stick that creates an incredible visual artistic effect to any space, whether it's your studio, your office, or even as a creative video light. These are known as the SPÄNST LED light sticks. Believe it or not, sold and distributed by the most unlikely establishment, but none other than the popular furniture retail company IKEA. Now, IKEA is Swedish, so I'm guessing that is where the origin of the name SPÄNST is derived from. A little bit over the top for cheap LED light sticks, to be honest. SPÄNST is the name of a limited edition line of products that IKEA has come up with in partnership with LA-based designer Chris Stamp. The line is mainly aimed at young proactive males and includes products like transparent shoe boxes and shoe racks. And as far as I can tell, the light sticks in particular are only available on the Australian market at the moment for whatever reason. However, IKEA has sold them in different markets in the past in countries like the US and even places in the UK. They are a limited time only product, so it's good practice to always keep an eye out for them at your local IKEA store. The unboxing is pretty straightforward. Now, I'm not sure how the unboxing experiences for similar LED light tube type lights are, but I'd say this is pretty well presented. The lights are nicely packaged with cardboard damping inside to protect them from unwanted movement during shipping and handling. And in typical IKEA fashion, you get an instruction manual, which is very nice, especially when you consider that these cost 65 Australian dollars, which translates to about 49 US dollars for those of you on the other side of the pond. Quality-wise, they are all right. Nothing to write home about here, but then again, at this price point, you really aren't expecting anything spectacular. The lights are shipped with these two wall mounting brackets that allow you to mount the light bar or tube onto a wall easily with a single screw on each end. Connectivity-wise, these are plug-and-play USB Type A, and that's it. As simple as that. So as long as you have a regular 5-volt USB-A port, then you should be able to plug these in and hit the ground running. The way they work is very simple. You get a single button that allows you to cycle through all the lighting modes of the LED. Press it once and the light turns on in a mode where it cycles through colors one by one. Press it again and the light will pause at the color that was being cycled in the previous setting. Press it a third time and the light will cycle through all the 360-degree colors it can display in a gradual transitioning mode that's actually quite soothing and relaxing. And finally, press it a fourth time and the LED stick turns off. And that's it. That's all the button does, and to be honest, that's pretty much all you need it to do. It's a very simple product, this. The lights are sold in two sizes. There's a 40cm tube like the one I have here, and then you have a 134cm tube. That 65 Australian dollars I mentioned before is for the 134cm one. The 40cm tube costs 19 Australian dollars, which translates to under 10 US dollars. Both models have a USB Type A cable that is 1.7 meters long and is braided too, which is nice. The tube itself is made from a flexible semi-transparent plastic that feels pretty sturdy on the 40cm unit. However, on the longer 134cm model, it does feel a little flimsy due to the increased length. The 134cm sticks are actually what are illuminated in the corner of my living room here, and you can see that they look pretty good. Perhaps they could be a little brighter, but the saturation is pretty solid and quite punchy. I've noticed that the color isn't quite uniform throughout the entire length of the tube. For example, with this 40cm unit, you can see that certain sections of the light are a bit more saturated and maybe even a little brighter than others. For some reason, this only happens with certain colors though, with other colors showing a perfectly uniform color rendition. So I guess it's something to take with a grain of salt. One major advantage is that they work through USB-A, meaning you can pretty much plug these into your laptop, your smartphone charger, your television, and even directly from your smartphone given the right dongle. I've got the USB-C to Type A adapter on my Pixel 4 XL here, and I can plug these in directly to my phone and they work perfectly without any hiccups. So that is pretty cool. I can already imagine that being very handy on a set or in outdoor environments. Now look, of course a product like this is never going to be perfect and there are a few shortcomings and weird things that I have to mention. So for some reason, in mode 1 that cycles through the colors, you only get 7 color options. However, in the flow mode that gradually flows through all the colors in 360 degrees, you get way more color options, but the thing is, you can never pause it in that mode. So in other words, for solid colors, you only get 7 options. I only realized this much later on after purchasing these, and it was when I wanted a solid purple color only to find out that it's not even possible. Another thing is that there is no Bluetooth connectivity, which would have been nice to allow you to really dial in those settings and get the exact color that you want. But as mentioned before, at $50 US, that is a luxury. I got these on a festive season special for just 35 Australian dollars, and at that price point, this was simply just a steal, especially considering that lights in this category are usually pretty expensive. Those of you that have their eye on the tech community will know that popular tech YouTuber Dave 2D has really made a mark for this type of product, as he uses something similar in his studio. I'm not sure if these are as good as his, but for the price, these are definitely worth it and a solid bargain without a doubt, because I have looked around for the exact models that Dave 2D uses. I believe they are called the Quasar Science Q50R in RGB form. They go for about $500 US per unit, which is a difference of about tenfold with these ones from IKEA, so they definitely aren't cheap. For what it's worth, these are actually surprisingly decent. Not the brightest as mentioned before, and not many color options in that solid mode, but I appreciate the saturation, which is quite punchy. The 134cm versions are actually very long. Like initially when I ordered these, I thought they wouldn't be as long as they are. They are really long, and it's something that came as a pleasant surprise because they are long enough to have a show-stopping presence in any room or environment. As I've mentioned before, at the moment it seems like these are only available on the Australian market, which is a real shame. However, you guys know your boy always got you. I'll leave an eBay link below where you can find these for international shipping, and if that link stops working somewhere along the line, I suggest you folks search SPÄNST LED light tubes on eBay and you should be able to find them without a problem. Overall, I'm really happy with my purchases, and I know that those of you that are interested in these lights definitely will be too. At only a fraction of the cost, you're getting something that's not only functional, but perhaps more convenient as well with that USB-A interface. I personally use them with my portable power bank, which is quick and easy. I can simply set the lights up anywhere I want and then plug them in, and we're in business. These lights are amazing value, and thanks to IKEA for making a product like this possible at this price point. Hopefully they can bring them to other markets very soon. I can easily see these being extremely popular amongst creators all around the globe. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope that this video has been useful to you. Please drop a like or a comment if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then don't forget to hit that dislike button twice. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Catch you folks in the next one.